Hey, what is up guys? Shootout407 here with some NHL 14 GM mode. And I just wanted to say thanks to our 100 subscribers. And as you can see on the Philadelphia Flyers, there was a video that came out yesterday. If I post this on February the 4th, which was the February 3rd, that said GM mode is coming and be ready for it, because it's going to be some fun, I hope. So as you can see, we're just going to simulate the preseason up to our first game against the Penguins. And we get a 3-1 win with Henrik Zetterberg with 3 goals, or 2 goals. And then we play the Capitals and we lose 3-2. And then next we play Columbus, and we get a 3-0 win. Henrik Zetterberg leading our team with 2 goals, 2 assists. And we get a 2-1 win against Carolina, and then we play Pittsburgh again. And we get a 6-1 win. And Henrik Zetterberg still leading us with 3 goals, and Jason Spezza leading our team with 5 assists. 6 assists now at Zetterberg with 4 goals. Let's see what we can do against the Devils when we get our first regulation loss, but not a bad preseason, starting at 5-1-1 for the preseason. James Reimer getting all 5 wins, and our backup goalie's going to be our goalie of the future, I guess you could say, because he's 4 gold star potential. And we get a trade from LA for Willie Mitchell, and for Jordan Wheel and 2 draft picks, and I didn't like that trade, so I just declined it because I didn't really need defense. So we get our first game up against Pittsburgh, who have John Tavares and Corey Crawford as their goalie. And alright, and now I'm going to simulate the game. I'm just looking around. I'm going to edit my lines to let you guys get a chance to see what my team looks like, and our top line's definitely our best. And I just have him there just so that way he can get to a higher overall, and that's why he's up there too. We do have Nate McKinnon, but I didn't really want him there for right now. And we have Seth Jones just so we can get his overall up also for our defenseman of the future. See, there's our backup, Don, the 4-star gold potential, who's a 58 right now. And then our shootout line, I switch out Campbell for Vanoth, because Vanoth can take that slap shot. We wait for it to save in. I did a fantasy draft before this, or for this, if you couldn't really tell, just because keep it fresh and have a little bit of fun in the draft. But my computer was acting up, so I didn't really get to record it. So in our first game against Pittsburgh, we're up 2-0, and as Villaleno and Henrik Zetterberg get our first 2 goals. We're going to start simming the second, and we're up 3-0 with Markov getting our 3rd goal. And we finished the game 3-0. So a good start for us, getting our first game win, and with a shutout. Just wait for it to load. As you can see who got the assist and stuff. If you didn't really get to see, you can pause it. But I'm just going to simulate the month now. I don't really know how many months we'll get to in a video. It depends on how fast the simulating goes. But we're 1-0 when we get our first away game. And they really want to get rid of Willie Mitchell, but I just don't want him. Because I'm kind of looking for young defensemen for the future. So I don't really want any older guys, unless they're like a good guy. So in our second game against Pittsburgh, we got Zetterberg leading the team with 1 goal. And everything else except penalty minutes. Reimer getting them and wins. We get a 3-1 win. Looks like leg 1 had a 2-goal night, and then we get another 5-2 win against Ottawa with Spezza now leading the team in goals. So next we play Montreal, and we get a win. And we get another trade for Susan, or however you say his name. I ain't want him. I kind of want guys that are having potential. And he's pretty much done with potential, and he's pretty much going to drop. Well, as you can see, we got a 3-1 win against Montreal, and we play Florida Panthers next. With our 4-0 record, we still got Zetterberg leading the team in goals with 2, leading the team in assists with 4, leading the team in plus-minus with 6, and Stewart still leading the team in penalty minutes. Then we got Reimer still leading the team in wins, but we get our first loss 5-2 against the Panthers, as Markov is set to come back. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna do assists, think coach best lines, so we don't have to worry about it. We get our first overtime loss, 3-2. Marlowe's ready to come back. So next we play Ottawa Senators, which we get a win. So we get our 5th win. And then I got my rookie GM status. And then Hal Gill, I just decline it because I don't want him. So we got Spezza leading the team in goals with 5, and Kovalchuk leading the team in assists with 7. But now, next game we play Tampa Bay Lightning at home, which their record is... We get a trade for Zidlicki and just decline it. Their record's 4-2-1. They're very close records for the two teams playing each other, as they have Teddy Purcell leading their team in goals and Dan Boyle leading their team in assists. And Brian Campbell's set to come back, so I just put to assistant coach. And then we lose 4-3. It wasn't even an overtime loss, so we don't get any points for it, but it's okay. You can't win or get an overtime loss for them all. But then we get a 3-1 win against Toronto for our 6th win, so we're going to sim another month. As our next game's against Boston. Marcus Johansson and Dougie Hamilton leading their team in goals and assists. They're 5-4-1. We get our second overtime loss there. So I'm just gonna set our scout out for an assignment. For the defenseman for 6 weeks, and then we're just gonna go simulate the month again. So as we play the Rangers, who are 6-0-4, still looking for their first loss, as we give it to them. So it's a win. Now they got their first loss, but then they gave us our third loss. Now we play the Capitol this next game. We're 11 minutes in. Our next game's against the Capitals. We're 6-5-1 with Andrew Ladd leading their team with 5 goals. As we beat them 7-2. Betts is still leading our team in goals with 9. Now we play the Penguins, who are 4-9. I think we lost that game. So next we play Columbus with Ovechkin getting 16 assists and 6 goals. Pretty much leading their team, so where we lose 5-0. And we play them again, and they only have 2 losses. So as we lose again to them, move to 8-6-2. We started off really good last month, but we're starting to struggle now in November. And might want to start looking for a goalie, because we're losing close games by like 1 or 2, and maybe they're not making the clutch save. As we beat Pecorine and St. Louis 5-3. And our scout thinks it's going to be a bit weaker than normal. We play the 8-9 Calgary Flames. We lose 4-0 to them. Next we play LA, who's still trying to get rid of Willie Mitchell. We beat them 5-2. And I just decide not to get Pavel Kubina, because he's a bit older and I don't have to worry about him and his contract. So next we play San Jose. As we're 10-7-2, we kind of have to get some more wins if we're going to be in a playoff fight. As we get our 3-2 win, and then we play Carolina, who are Backlund leading their team in goals. They're still trying to get rid of Willie Mitchell. As we beat the Carolina Hurricanes 3-1, and we play New York Islanders, who are 10-9-2, and we're 12-7-2. Who have Wayne Simmons leading them in goals and Jerry Toluski in assists and plus minus. We lose to them 2-1. Now we are 12-8-2. As we're coming close to the end of the video, I'm just going to simulate up to the next game. And they're still trying to get rid of Coin or whatever his name is. As we play, in the next video, we'll play the 6-5-1 Devils, as we are the 12-8-2 Flyers. But first, I'm going to show you our team stats for real fast. As we got our third think he's their third liner, Danny Briere, with 9 points. But we got Henrik Zetterberg tied with our team for first with 23 points, and then we have Kovalchuk with 23, and then Spezza with 19. Zetterberg has 10 goals and 13 assists. We got Kovalchuk with 7 goals, 16 assists. As Kovalchuk's leading our team in assists, and then we got Zetterberg leading our team. Our team being in power play goals is led by Kovalchuk with 4. And then our stud goalie's not doing so good. He was 1-2-1. And Reimer's 11-6. So next I'm just gonna show you where we're ranked in the Metropolitan Division. We are ranked 4th with 26 points. We aren't too far behind the Rangers, but we don't want to get too far behind, because then we still got Washington if they pass us, and Carolina and the Islanders. Yeah, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.